Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, me too. So today I'm going to talk about some issues that I've been having recently and have had in the past. You guys gotta let me know if you guys have had similar issues or are dealing with something similar, and maybe we can help each other through it. Today I'm going to talk about stalkers. Dun dun dun. Okay, I know I really should stop doing that. I do that in like every video so far. Andrew's gonna kill me. And for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna change the names of the actual stalkers just in case they're still stalking me. So, I've had 4 stalkers in my life so far, and I have 3 restraining orders out so far. Let's get started on stalker number 1. We'll call him James. James was basically a friend who wanted to be more than just friends. And obviously I didn't feel the same way. So I decided to, tell him honestly how I felt and that I didn't want to have a relationship with him, that I was just happy with us being friends and that's just how we should go on. And what happened? He went psycho. Yeah, in every sense of the word. He was restraining order number 1. I won't go into details because it's just not important. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Stalker number 2. We'll call him Joey. Joey was an ex of mine who was basically jealous of a male friend that I had. It got to the point where he made me choose between my friendship with this guy or a relationship with him. The thing was, I thought about it logically, I guess you could say. And when I realized that my friend would never make me choose between my relationship and his friendship, and my boyfriend at the time shouldn't make me choose between my friends, who I had before the relationship, and him. So I chose my friend over this guy. We broke up. And he went psycho. I'm gonna say that a lot in this video, but he got to the point where he was following me around. He would stalk me, literally. He was following me and I had no idea. There was this one time that we went to Loblaws for lunch and we had chicken wings and wedges or whatever, and me and my guy friend had chicken wings. We were all sitting with friends, and then later that night my friend gets an email from my ex basically saying, "Oh, did you enjoy your wings with my girlfriend?" And I was like, we're not together anymore. And that's just creepy. That's just fucking creepy. You're following me around and I don't even know you're there. Don't you have anything better to do with your time? And this guy was older than me too. So let's just throw that in the mix. He was older and he was psycho and stalker-like. So you would think that he would need to support himself, so therefore he would have a job or something. But no, he decided to stalk me instead. He was restraining order number 2. My third stalker, we'll call him Justin. Justin was also an ex, and he basically never got over me. He pretended to be my friend after, because we were really close friends before we got into a relationship, and decided to get into a relationship. And after we broke up, he never got over me. As far as I know, he hasn't had a girlfriend since me. Basically, he pretended to be my friend, and everything was fine. I thought we were still great friends, even though we had this breakup. We just realized we weren't right for each other, and I thought we had both moved on. And then he proceeded to try and destroy every relationship that I got into after him. Eventually, he got caught, and after he got caught, again, he went psycho. So after he got caught, he went psycho, like I said, and he was restraining order number 3. This is a bit of a touchy subject because the last stalker that I'm going to talk about is my most recent stalker. And, well, let's just say he hasn't gone psycho yet. I was on the bus one day, and I sat down, and this guy was sitting across the aisle in the seat behind what would have been behind me. And I look over, I flick my hair like that. And I look over, and he's just staring at me. And I'm like, okay, that's really awkward. I'm just gonna, go back to listen to my music and ignore it. But I kind of like turn my body so that I'm like I can see him from the corner of my eye. And he was staring at me the whole bus ride. So I was freaked out. Finally, why do I always forget to turn my phone on vibrate? So, finally I got to my stop, and I was like, thank God I can get off this bus and I'll never see this guy again. So I get off the bus, and who gets off the bus with me? The stalker. And I'm like, great. Like, is he like getting off the bus because he goes to my school, or is he getting off the bus to follow me? So that kind of like freaked me out a little bit. And then I walked into class, and who's in my class? The stalker is in my class. Like, what are the odds of that happening? After that, I figured out he was in my class, and it just got even more awkward from that point on. It got to the point, or it's at the point now, where he's just staring at me the entire class. And it's so obvious too. For example, the teacher was at the front of the class, and I was sitting at the back of the class. And he was turned completely around with his back towards the teacher, just staring at me. And I'm like, really? Why isn't anybody saying anything? Like, really? Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for this one to go psycho. And, like, I just don't want to say anything. I don't know this guy. I don't know if he has some sort of issue or problem. And I don't want to embarrass him if he does. So I'm just leaving it for now and dealing with it. But I'm freaked out, and I find it hard to concentrate in class at the same time. So if you guys have any advice for me, please, like, leave a comment below and, like, tell me what I should do. Like, obviously I can't get a restraining order against this one because, well, he hasn't done anything yet. Oh, God. Yeah, so, like, have you guys had any problems like this with stalkers, or, just really annoying people and whatnot? Just leave a comment below. Let me know. Be sure to subscribe. Like, share, do your thing. Big thumbs up if you've had a stalker. Actually, I guess you wouldn't want to thumbs that up. But thumbs up this video to support me and my stalker issue. Leave a comment below telling me your stories, and maybe we can have a little chat about, stalkers and how we deal with them. But seriously, honestly, but on a more serious note, if you are having a serious issue with stalkers and it's getting to the point where your life feels threatened, please, please contact somebody, contact the police, contact anyone, and do something about it. Lastly, I would just like to give a big shout out to my new subscribers, Tamara Callaghan, Drugio Williams, Rachel Massey, Patience Angel, Gijo Francis, and Lee Williams. Thanks, guys. Thanks for subscribing and supporting my channel. Love you all, and be sure to subscribe to get a shout out in the next video. Bye, guys. Okay, that's better. I hope they're not stalking me. That would be awkward.